something really surprising happened that amazed people worldwide. Weird and unexplained things were seen hanging in the air, making everyone curious about what's going on. Let's explore these strange sightings together. Ball lightning. You may have heard about the spherical ball of lightning that floats around the air for thousands of years. So many people have encountered these types of floating balls of light. They used to think those were ghosts or messages from gods and aliens. Ball lightning is an unexplained phenomenon described as luminescent spherical objects that vary from pea-sized to several meters in diameter. It can range in color from blue to orange to yellow, disappearing within a few seconds. It's sometimes accompanied by a hissing sound and an acrid odor. So, what causes them to form balls of lightning? Well, science doesn't have any concrete evidence on that. In the beginning, due to the lack of proof, scientists also didn't believe that those kinds of lightning actually existed. But afterward, they generated some theories that supported the argument, like that ball lightning results from a ground strike that creates a reaction between oxygen and vaporized elements from the soil. But nothing can be said for sure. Ring of smoke. Is this a portal to hell or what? A black smoke ring that was caught on video floating over northern Kazakhstan certainly looks eerie. The mysterious ring left everybody shocked, and people started dubbing the unnatural phenomenon as aliens, evil clouds, and even Death Eaters. Is it just me? Or does the last one not make any sense at all? Anyway, the O-shaped ring floated in the air for 15 minutes and then disappeared. The odorless cloud was estimated to be more than 300 feet wide. The ring seemed to stay at the same altitude between 600 and 3,000 feet in the air the entire time it was observed. Tons of conspiracy theorists speculated that it was an extraterrestrial ship. Others stated that it was a vortex ring or smoke ring formed in the atmosphere by a rising mass of warm air, which is also called a thermal microburst. But thermal microbursts happen in bad weather, and in the video, you can see that the sky is clear as a crystal. City floating in the sky. A mysterious video from China appeared on the internet that shocked the whole world. People of China reported seeing the mirror image of their city up in the sky, sparking talk of parallel universes and even secret NASA plans to fake the second coming of Jesus. Many termed it as a fake hologram too. Some have even blamed China for this by saying that considering China's technological advancements, maybe they projected a holographic technology to test the reaction of the general public. Scientists concluded that if it's real, it's called a superior mirage, which just means it's an upward projecting mirage, like the mirages of water travelers often see in the desert or on roads. To get a Fata Morgana or a mirage, you need cold, dense air near the ground with a layer of warm air above it. Fireballs in Florida. More than 200 people reported seeing the fireball. It's a major topic of the town of the scientific community. I swear if this would be some don't look up kind of crap, I'm gonna freak out. The light show seen over Florida was caused by a 900-pound bolide that hit Earth's atmosphere at 50 degrees, going 38,000 miles per hour, and generated enough energy to equal 14 tons of dynamite when it exploded 23 miles above the Atlantic. Astrophysicists are saying that it was a meteor, an exceptionally lit one. My prediction is that it was an alien craft, but the government's trying to keep it a secret. Well, I'm kinda a little dramatic, so I'm just gonna go with my theory. Zambian flying ghost. Are any of you Harry Potter fans out there? If yes, then I've got some great news for you. Guys, dementors are real. Prepare to get terrified, as this one was seen flying in the sky over a shop in Zambia. Unfortunately, we've only got a picture, but this is enough to convince the believing fans who are always positive that Hogwarts exists. Some locals ran away in fear, believing the figure was a manifestation of God, while others stayed to worship it. According to eyewitnesses, the creature remained suspended midair for nearly 30 minutes. Well, if it's really dementors, then this is bad news for us, as these creatures were portrayed as demons who used to suck out happy memories from their victims, leaving them as empty shells who lost their souls. Northern Lights. Nature is filled with mysterious magical things. One such phenomenon is the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights, or the Aurora Borealis, are beautiful dancing waves of light that have captivated people for millennia. Ancient humans link them with the existence of celestials, and many ancient myths also relate to this. These mystery lights appear between late September and early March in Norway. Northern Norway is dark from early afternoon until late morning, and the Northern Lights frequently glow across the sky. They have a beautiful color palette of green, blue, and sometimes even pink and violet. Scientists have their own theories. They have termed the phenomena as Aurora Borealis, which appears when the sky is clear and dark, and the optimal conditions are usually when the weather is cold and dry. They say that it happens when a collision happens between electrically charged particles from the sun that enter the Earth's atmosphere. It can also be seen over the southern tip of Greenland and Iceland, the northern coast of Norway, and over the coastal waters north of Siberia, and is a major tourist attraction. Blood red sky. Are we in the end times? The sky in Shushan, China turned blood red on May 7th, leaving residents to speculate about the cause, with some even attributing it to the start of the apocalypse. As usual, the scientists have jumped on the bandwagon by stating that the red sky was caused by wet and foggy weather conditions reflecting the red lights of fishing ships. Yes, it's suspected that the peculiar red light came from a fishing boat in the city's harbor. That's because almost all of the fishermen use red LED light over their boats, which supposedly refracted over to the sky, changing its color from black to red. What do you guys really think? That we're gonna buy this bogus theory? Guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't believe it. UFO clouds in Cape Town. In this clip, we're gonna show you a space invasion. They are gonna abduct us into evil experiments on our bodies. Residents of Cape Town saw brilliant and beautiful cloud formations in the daytime sky. The pictures feature eerie saucer-shaped puffs that seem to hang over the sky like UFOs. Some even said that it looked like a tornado. While locals said that it was an alien abduction, scientists added their own twist to the narrative. They said that these cloud formations could be the lenticular clouds, although they didn't examine it firsthand. Nothing could be said for sure. Light pillars. Are you guys aware that aliens have started abducting people on the Earth? No, this isn't some made-up gimmick. Look at these light pillars. Don't they resemble that beam coming out of the alien that we've all seen in the movies? A light pillar is an atmospheric optical phenomenon in which a vertical beam of light appears to extend above or below a light source. The effect is created by the reflection of light from tiny ice crystals that are suspended in the atmosphere or that comprise high-altitude clouds. Light pillars can also be caused by the moon or terrestrial sources such as streetlights. But many people don't buy this scientific theory and term it a beam for the alien spaceships. Apart from light pillars, sun pillars also exist. You'll most often see sun pillars when the sun is low in the western sky before sunset or low in the east just after the breaking of dawn. You might even see a sun pillar when the sun is below the horizon, but contrary to that, light pillars can be seen at any time of night. Giant sky spiral. Imagine you were taking a stroll in the evening and suddenly an alien portal opens up in the sky. What would be your reaction? You'll surely be stunned. Now assume the horrors of Norwegians when this giant spiral appeared in the sky. This happened in 2009, and the eyewitnesses described it as if a shooting star was spinning round and spreading outwards with a bluish jet protruding by its side. The spectacle lasted for over 2 minutes and then vanished. Norway is also famous for the aurora borealis, which we'll discuss later in the video. So is it an indication that aliens are trying to open up a portal to Earth and have cracked the code to reach Norway? Military analysts in Oslo suggested it was a failed Russian missile launch. Indeed, a test of Russia's new intercontinental missile took place in the White Sea that day, but Russia's defense ministry has not linked the two incidents. Earthquake lightning. Now, this is another phenomenon that has scientists scratching their heads. Do you know that nature has given us an alarm through which we can predict the earthquake? These are known as the earthquake lights. An earthquake light is a luminous aerial phenomenon that reportedly appears in the sky at or near areas of tectonic stress, seismic activity, or volcanic eruptions. These mysterious lights that dance in the days or hours leading up to earthquakes take many different shapes and colors. Here we have for you footage before the disastrous Mexico 2017 earthquake that had a magnitude of 8.1. Eerie images of green and blue lights in the sky popped up. It feels more like a science fiction concept, and hence the scientific community was skeptical of this for a long time. However, people have reported these sightings for thousands of years, since at least 89 BCE. Here is one from Japan too. People have wild theories, like some say that it's a sign from God. Mysterious jetpack flyer. Of all the places, this mysterious jetpack flyer chose to fly near the Los Angeles International Airport in November 2021. Several commercial pilots noticed a flying man-like figure while landing and taking off from the airport. According to the pilots, the manner in which the object moved seemed like a man on a jetpack hovering in the area. Considering how sensitive the matter was, it was immediately forwarded to authorities. An hour after the initial report, the Los Angeles Police Department dispatched a helicopter to get a closer view and discovered it to be a large Jack Skellington balloon. tornado, and a monster. As if either of them aren't destructive enough on its own, imagine how terrifying both of them would be together. A clip captured somewhere on the western coast of the United States shows a huge, terrifying creature or animal with 5 legs and its neck hidden in the sky between the clouds. Judging from the body structure, it looks to be an unusually gigantic giraffe or a prehistoric dinosaur that has never been seen before. Whether it is an animal or not, it surely gives extraterrestrial vibes. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mysterious and inexplicable events unfolding around us. If you found these revelations as intriguing as we did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating explorations into the extraordinary.